Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another video. We are back on the demolition, trying to get ready for these steels to come in. So we're back on site, me and Ken today, and we put some more acros up already this morning. Picked up another 4 acros, and yeah, we've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 acros up. So we are ready to start taking the rest of that wall down now. So probably going to put in a time lapse for this bit because it's going to be a lot of the same stuff. And so we will catch up when we've taken a lot of this stuff down.
can run, but you can't hide.
Update, look at this, we are fully open. Well, I say fully, we got a little bit left to do. In my mind we had 4100, it was 4400. I did start taking some of that off last night, so you can see there where I've taken it at the top. So I need to just take the bottom off that line down that same line there, and that will be our 4400 width. So as far as height is concerned, we need to take this wall here, we need to take it right down to that ground there. So I think it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 courses, I think 5 courses down. So our steel is going to drop down inside that space, so we need to drop that down by about 5 courses. I think then that brings our steel, level with this floor, and then we can get our insulation just run across. And also when we've concreted it, we can get for our block and beam, we can get a block to sit on the last part of our beam here, and then sit across and span onto that, which is quite narrow anyway, so we'll just span across that last bit, and that's pretty much where it'll be. So we've done this side. I've got a little bit of trimming off to clean it up, but we've pretty much taken off this side. See what it looks like from here. Got a big wide opening. Now it's always good to see it like this. Let's see what it looks like, the opening. Unfortunately, we've got to close half of it up anyway, so because there's going to be partition here, there's a room where that kitchen is, so the entrance to the kitchen was going to be this area, probably be double door width opening here to enter into the kitchen space. So you won't be able to see all the way through, that's just how it is. But yeah, that's it. So that's what me and Kenneth have done so far. It is lunchtime now. We're going to shoot off for lunch. When we come back, we do a massive cleanup. While Kenneth's cleaning that up, I'm going to take off the 300mm off that side here. And basically that 300mm that I'm taking off is where the column is going to basically be. So it will end up coming up roughly to the same place where it is now. And then there'll be a column bolted onto that side. One at the bottom, one at the top. Yeah, so all right then, we will go for lunch now. I'll be back in a bit. Guys, that is it for today. We are done. What a workout today, man. Me and Ken have been at it. We've been breaking, we've been digging, we've been cleaning, clearing rubble out of the front, ready for our grab. And I'm going to show you guys what we did. Gosh, lots of rotten joists here, as expected with this type of old houses. But we are basically ready for steels to go in. We pretty much got our space open. So I'm going to show you guys what it's looking like and I'll explain what we got to do. So guys, here is the opening. As you guys can see, we've opened it all the way up to the wall here, all the way up to this section on here as well. Okay, so we've taken it all the way down to the floor. Actually, show the top first. You guys can see we've got the, let's see if I can show you. We've got the top brickwork there, all ready to receive the upper steel. And now at the bottom here, so what we did is we have basically dug all the way down to our required level. So this is actually, you guys can see, this is the original foundations, the 9-inch wall there. And that's it running all the way over to here. So we basically just dug it all the way down to its required level. So how we've done it is, as you can see, this is still floating, but we put some 2x4s to support this area. It's only up to here actually. The rest on the kitchen side is actually a concrete floor, so there's no joist. The floor stops here. But I'll show you guys an example what I mean about rotten. So you can see this joist here is completely eaten away. It's not even sitting on the wall plate that was there. So there was a wall plate that was running under here, and that was just crumbling to bits. So that was completely rotten. Some of the ends of them are rotten. We might have to splice some 2x4s in to these pieces, because these need to now sit on the steel. So if you look at it from this angle, you can see the steel would be here, it'd be encased in concrete, and the ends of these would sit on the steel. So how we've got it is it's designed so we've got 50 mil below and 50 mil above the steel and the sides. So it's like 50 mil all the way around. You're going to be thick in concrete. So when we do put the steel in, we're going to wrap it with a mesh, wide mesh, and then we'll box in with ply either side, and then we'd like to make a form basically, and then we can pour that concrete, then that will be set. And then, as I said, we will build those rafters or those floor joists on top of it. I said some of these we're probably going to have to splice into there because they are so bad. I mean, just show you this. This is an example of what's left. Yeah, because a lot of this stuff was sitting on this wall, which is damp. I didn't see any DPC even though we were breaking that out. So all the ends are just rotten. So we'll have to do that. It's these things you don't know until you dig it out, you know. But we have to do it. So we'll have to sort that out. But as I said, here's ready for the frame now. So the next job is basically carrying the steels. We need to get a genie lift in. We get this base steel in first. We're going to have to put a 50 mil spacer underneath it to jack it up off this coarse 50 mil, so that when we pour the concrete, it can go underneath. We'll get that first one in, then we'll get those 2 vertical columns in, and then once the 2 vertical columns are in, then we can put the horizontal one that's going to go above. And then that is pretty much the steels. They will also get drilled into those walls. So we've got some holes on the side of these steels here that are designed for the bolts to screw in, and the same thing on that side as well, and that anchors it to the wall here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, guys, so we've done, as I said, we've done a tidy up of the space. The gas guy who did this for her, he's gonna have to come back at some point and drop these cables down, or these pipes, sorry, because at the moment I know it was temporarily done, but they were running in the back of the cupboard, and you can see they're just on the floor. So this hasn't got concrete, so I don't know what he's gonna have to do. He might have to chase the ground or something and drop him down. I don't know how he's gonna do it or how he does it, but that's gonna need to be done because they need to be below the floor, because this is gonna be a room in here, so that needs to be sorted out. But once we've got our steel in, what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna leave, I mean there'll be enough space for him to run it above the steel actually, because I think there'll probably be like 150 mil above the steel, so he could run it above the steel once the steel is in place later on and chase it into here or whatever, or however he's going to do it. But that's it, yeah. So a lot of rotten floorboards, as you can see here. As I said, this one completely collapsed here. There's nothing on the end, and the joists are rotten there on the end. This one here, we dropped a block on it and it just broke because it was also in bad condition. So we're gonna patch up a few places of this subfloor. But otherwise, yeah, we're looking good. We're pretty much ready to get this steel beam in, and then once we've got steel beam in, it's insulation in the ceilings, and then we're ready to start plasterboarding and framing and boxing the steels in and all that stuff. And then yeah, we can get the plasterers in. But yeah, that is it, guys. So that is it for us. We are off. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon on the next one. Take care. Thanks for watching.